DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save you plenty. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to EZE to Glory episode number 10, I'm fairly sure this is. So, hey, 10 episodes in, let's go boys. But as you can see, EZE still doing bits. If you are not caught up with this series, go and check out the playlist, get yourself on as caught up and then come straight back here. If you are caught up, welcome to today's episode. But you can see EZE, 18 games played, that 19th doesn't count because the guy quit before we even kicked off. 40 goals, 7 assists, absolutely mad. We have also got our upgrades for today. It was a fairly close vote. I think there were 1 or 2 votes in it. I was actually slightly surprised at one that won. I thought the other one would win, but the winning option was option number 2, which means we brought in Neto, Diego Carlos, and Navas. You can see Diego Carlos has got a shadow card on him. I bought him with that, but I did have 2 outstanding Chem Style upgrades anyway, so he gets that one anyway, and I still do technically have 1 outstanding too. But for now, that is what we've got. Billingsley's moved over here, so technically we have actually downgraded him from a silver to a non-rare bronze, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice at the moment because, again, I kind of want Opara on at least 6 chemistry. I think if he's just sat there like that, he's on 3, which I really don't fancy. Honestly, one of the only options I have is that long card, or Lima, no, it's Lima, isn't it, to bring it in there. So he probably will be another option today to see if he potentially gets into the upgrade this time around. But for now, we just power on with what we've got. 2 more games. Oh, mate, let's hope we can get something from this today. It'll be good to see if we can get some sort of big upgrades, because realistically, we're pretty close to having a full gold team. Only 3 players in there stopping us from being full gold. So, honestly, if I get 2, and then this, I think, is 3 or maybe 4. I think it might be 3. So, if we can get a grand total of 5 goals today, we can actually have a full gold squad by the end of today's episode, which is kind of mad. But without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Let's go and play our first game. Okay, into our first game of the episode, and we come up against a fairly good-looking Liga Santander team here. He's got that Oyarzabal, is how I'm going to pronounce it. A pretty darn good squad. Bit of an interesting player in there at the back, and I've not really played Iota and Aita, however he says his name in goal, so hopefully this can go well for us. Go on, Opara's got to catch up the player here, and Opara's done just that. I'm not going to lie, Navas and Carlos had an absolute mare in the first 5 seconds, but they did manage to make up for it and get back onto it. But Hee-chan now, going to try and just take our time here. Going to take our time. Why is EZE playing up wide? Have I gone the wrong blooming way again? I can't remember if I'm meant to go attacking or defensive. I'm on attacking at the moment. I'm fairly sure that's correct. I forget every time I load into this account as to which one I'm meant to go to. I'm just going to pause it and see, because I mess it up every time. It's defensive, Thomas. Defensive. Wake up. Going to whip this corner in here. Play it over the top. Forsberg's going to be the man to jump, but it doesn't quite get to him. But EZE going to try and dink it past the first man. Does do just that. Nice little ball roll. Pull it onto his left. EZE with a finish. Oh, EZE, you saucy boy. What a goal that is from the main man, Abire. That finesse into that top corner on that weak foot. 1 goal, 1 upgrade. Things you love to see, boys. Got us pegged back here at the back here, but Opara's going to try and keep Griezmann out of it. Go on, Opara, you cheeky boy. Navas is going to have to try and commit to it. Now we've got Carlos there. Carlos with a really good tackle. That is a really, really good tackle from him. And gets that ball up to EZE. Can we maybe try a bit of a counter here? EZE's going to try and find Hee-chan. Does do just that. And that's a really good first touch to keep the ball away from the defender too. Going to try and find EZE in the middle. Oh, it's not the best pass. Oh, and then he loses out. That's a real shame, because that was a really good bit of defence from Opara. And a good start of a counter. Haidara is going to play the ball into EZE. EZE. Nice little turn. Lovely stuff there. Going to try and play this ball forward to Forsberg. We do. Get it to EZE. Nice little turn on the first touch here. EZE. Little ball roll. Can he take it past the defender? No, not quite. But Forsberg does do well to win it and then lose out. We're doing okay here. We're really struggling to get past the defenders. The one time we have, EZE has found the back of the net. But he does attack on the counter here. Griezmann very good in front of net. But Neto, this is where the keeper upgrade is going to be so helpful. Thank you guys for picking Neto. I appreciate you. Forsberg going to play this ball into Chowdhury now. Chowdhury going to burst forward a little bit. We see the run from Forsberg. It's a really nice run. And what a pass as well from Chowdhury to find him. Forsberg going to fake doing something here. Play it into EZE. EZE on his left foot. Oh, he's hit it wide. He was onside as well. That's such a shame. That would have been 2 goals, 2 upgrades. But it wasn't to be, boys. Ball out here to Forsberg. Forsberg's just going to take his time. Keep possession. Just be really nice, slow and calm with the ball. Hee-chan's going to play it up to EZE now. EZE going to try and turn the defender. Does just about beat him the first time. Gets the ball into his left foot. Takes a strike. It's a really good save. Hee-chan keeps it alive. Oh, the angle was a bit too tight for me to shoot with Hee-chan. So I'm not going to lie. I was trying to get the sweaty and just give EZE that second goal. But it wasn't to be there. Navas going to play it up here to EZE. EZE going to try and play the ball to Haidara. Does find Haidara in the end as well. EZE making a really nice run, but I think the defender's just going to be a bit too quick from there. Antonio's won the ball in a really good spot here. Antonio's going to stop, take the touch, pass it off to EZE. Oh, not quite, but Antonio wins it back. Going to just try and keep it alive. Plays it to Hee-chan. Hee-chan's going to play it back to Antonio. Antonio now going to play the fake shot onto his right foot. Going to try the shot. What a save from the keeper there. Ator with a really, really good save. But really nice build-up play. Really nice stuff there. Another corner here. We're going to dummy this one going short. Actually, no, we are going to play this one short. I changed my mind. Going to play it short now. Keeps the ball here alive with Hee-chan. Hee-chan's just going to smack it. That was possibly the opposite of a smack. I won't lie to you. Can we keep this alive? Don't blow that whistle yet, ref. Don't blow that whistle yet, ref. Lovely dink in the box. Abiri EZE, that's a pen, surely. He's been shoved over. I can't believe that's not a pen. It's going to be half time there. EZE was absolutely shoved to the ground there when he's tried to win that ball. No penalty given, which is a real shame. But we do go in 1-0 up, which is really, really good to see. Very happy with that indeed. Hopefully we can stay in the lead, which will be obviously preferable for us. And honestly, I think the main thing here is one more upgrade for EZE. Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter. But another upgrade here, another goal for EZE would be really big for us. So hopefully we can get that second goal. Because 2 in this first game, against a very good player with a very good squad, would be a real good progress forward. Carlos against Griezmann. Griezmann's with a really nice turn. He's going to take the strike. He finds the back of the net. Neto doesn't end up moving, which is a real shame. But it's 1-1. Again, like I said, the second goal for me is the most important part of this game. If we can get that second goal with EZE, that is the biggest part of what we need to try and achieve here. But this guy's playing really well. He's a real nightmare to break down defensively. EZE just seems to always be marked, which is a real shame. But hopefully we can get back into this and back into the lead. But it's 1-1 at the moment. EZE on the ball now. Off to Hee-chan. Hee-chan going to take his time. Plays it back to EZE. EZE pulls it backwards. Going to put it onto his left. Oh, mate. It's a bit of a skimmed shot there on his left foot. I just backed him to finish that better on his left foot than he did. But it wasn't to be. But with Haidara here, who's getting very involved in today's episode. And I'm really enjoying it. His card just feels really good. He's tried to play the offside trap. Haidara's just going to keep running through. Diego Carlos does manage to tackle him. But we do get a corner nice and late on it. Wait, that's not a corner? I'm actually bamboozled there. Because for me, Diego Carlos is definitely not off the pitch. Oh, he's got the ball through late, but Opara is actually amazing. He's probably one, I have to say this, I think he's one of the best. Again, that's another scenario there where I thought that was a corner, by the way, so we'll call it even for the one that I thought I'd got a corner earlier. But I have to say, he's one of, if not the best centre-back I've used this year. He is unbelievable. I cannot begin to express how amazing this rule breaker Opara is. Wow. Forsberg now. This is going to be one of the last chances of the game. Probably our last chance of the game for sure here, as long as I don't mess this up. Forsberg out to EZE. EZE is going to drag it back, then go back on the outside, run it to the line. I've just got to keep this ball alive now. Oh, lovely turn. EZE, please keep it alive. EZE, oh, it's a great save. Keep that. No, man, that's the best I could have done. I just had to try and score with EZE there. The second upgrade was too much of a... Oh, it was too there. I just needed to try and get that upgrade. It was a lovely goal for EZE in the first place, but we do get a draw, which is a right stinker. One upgrade, but a very tough game. I do feel like, as you can see by the stats there, I feel like we were the better player for sure. But, mate, I have to say, as you can see, he did get man of the match. Haidara in that game was actually fantastic. Well, with nothing unlocked and nothing to do in between the games there, we go straight into our second game of the episode. A very nice looking team there. Some very good players. This is going to be a very tricky game. Navas now going to play that ball into EZE. Going to have to look backwards. This guy honestly defends so high up the pitch with his players here. But we managed to get it in behind Ramos. We're just going to have to take a shot here with EZE. It's our first chance to shoot. And I'm really glad we did shoot because EZE has found the back of the net. That is 1-0. 2 goals in the episode. 2 upgrades so far for EZE as well. Really happy with that. What a strike that is from the guy. That's been our first shot of the entire game. He's only had one himself as well that was saved well by Neto. But, mate, this has been a really cagey game so far. And I'm glad we've managed to take the lead. Billingsley travelling nice and far up the pitch here with this ball. Our left back is really going for this now. I have to try and play it to EZE again there, but there I should have played it through ball instead of trying to play to his feet. That's a waste of an attack. But Haidara's done really well to keep this one alive here. Hee-chan, lovely turn. So he's using Gomez. We're going to try and commit him while he's using a player here. He's using a player again. Play it into Hee-chan. Hee-chan on his left. Oh, it's a good block. Man, we've got the chances if we can keep up this attack, which we keep another attack here, another wasted pass, but we've got the chances here. 2-0 would be a much better scoreline for us. Ball here with Haidara. He's using Sergio Ramos in like the centre mid position here, which gives us a chance to try and play this through for Hee-chan. Hee-chan with a decent enough first touch there. Keeps the ball alive. Across to Antonio. Antonio's going to have to play it to Forsberg now. Forsberg, we have to go backwards. Forced to go backwards from just his good defending there and managing to pull his players back into the right positions. Again, every time we try to get to Eze, he's marked. Well, that's going to be half-time. It's still 1-0. I'm fairly sure I forgot the score then. But again, another game we're going at 1-0 half-time. But again, this one we've been nowhere near as dominant. As you can see, with that only shot we had was that one shot there. He's had some decent chances, but most of the shots have been blocked by defenders, and he's kind of shooting from slightly odd angles. So I would say that this guy's more than good enough to obviously get back into this, but we just have to keep our composure, keep our nerve, and hopefully we can just try our best to keep this lead. Again, another goal from Eze would be massive for us, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And realistically, I think, I mean, 2 upgrades so far, it's good. It's good with the people we've played against, but 2 upgrades is not going to do too much for us. There's 2 options I've got in my head already, but we'll have to wait and see what the popularity goes for. But we keep the ball here with a nice little chance early on. Going to try and get another shot away with Eze. He does manage to keep the ball here. Gomez loses out to him. Eze on the ball still. Going to put it onto his right. It's a bit of a wasted shot, but not a bad start to the half. Haidara plays a lovely ball here to Antonio. Antonio's going to play up to Hee-Chan. Hee-Chan now going to turn back, find Antonio. Antonio's just going to have to take the shot. It's not Eze, but sadly it was blocked. I had to shoot there because, again, 2-0 would be huge for us. And we've got some half-decent packs, actually, from Div Rivals this week because we went up a division. Hold on, Eze, please. That is the jammiest goal I'm going to score today, but I'll take it. That's 2 goals this game, 3 goals in the episode, and 3 upgrades. That is jammy, but you know what? We tote those, boys. We do take those. He's through here. He's brought on Mbappe. I'll be curious to see if this is a lone Mbappe. You would assume so. Of course it is. Lone Mbappe, 2-1. Haidara with a bit of space in the middle here. We see the run from Hee-Chan. We are going to try and get it to him. We have done so. Hee-Chan megged him. No way. Ibiri Eze. Surely. Please. Just shoot, bro. I've pressed shoot about 5 times. Hee-Chan absolutely mugged off Joe Gomez there. I cannot believe we haven't found the back of the net there. I'm actually slightly fuming, especially as he's now on the counter. He's got that lone Mbappe in the box. He's going to try and chip it. I've managed to bring out Neto and bamboozle him a bit there. But, mate, I cannot believe we've not scored, especially after that beautiful nutmeg from Hee-Chan. Oh, another goal from the lone Mbappe, my man. That's so frustrating. Loans in Div Rivals. Get in the blooming bin. Hee-Chan, lovely turn there. He's going to play it out to Antonio. Antonio now going to try and beat the defender. He's done so really well there. Trent is nowhere near him. Eze, lovely turn. Eze with the strike. I probably should have sweat that. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're just going to go for the win. If we can get the goal with Eze, amazing. If we can't, so be it. But, mate, Hee-Chan. Oh, he's not laid the pass. Oh, that's so annoying. But, again, it's another one of those games. We've played really, really well. But this guy has managed to get himself back into it. And we have to just keep this alive now. Forsberg, Hee-Chan. Decent first touch. Lovely stuff. Going to play it to Eze. Eze with the dummy. Oh, no. He's tried to pass it. I pressed dummy shot. What's going on, boys? This is possibly the last chance of the game if we can get the ball up the pitch quick enough. I don't think we're going to, but Eze's going to play it out to Forsberg now. Forsberg going to try and turn inside Alba. Doesn't matter. It's full time. It's a stinker. It's another game. We took the lead and we did end up with a draw. It's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, the fact we've managed to stay unbeaten in today's episode is quite impressive. The fact we've had 3 upgrades in the end is, again, not bad at all. I will definitely take that. I have ideas for what I want to do going forward. Whether it works or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to try it. So I've got the ideas for the 2 options. I'm going to go for the upgrades. Let's go and see what they are. Okay, so now it's time to go into the upgrades. As you guys know, we have a total of 3 upgrades to make. And the first one is upgrading Hamza Chowdhury in a +3 on his own. Just going straight into Inform Ward Prowse. Now, if I got this guy, I would use the assist we've got in Eze Outstanding to throw a shadow on him, as he's not much of a CDM. However, with a shadow, he does it fairly good. I'm thinking the passing will help us really build that ball up the pitch a bit quicker. Because Chowdhury's been really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you. But 97 stamina, some real good set pieces. So we can maybe add him to corners to help us in boosting some of the wins a little bit more. And again, defensively, his defensive stats look half decent with a shadow on it. So it's just a thought process that maybe that could be something a little bit different and could be good fun to add into the team as well. And the other option is to go for a split on the upgrade, to go for a +1 on the left back and bring in Villafana, is how I'm going to pronounce that, as a left back, as a non-rare silver. Again, just to keep that chemistry in Opara anyway, because we need someone to get the chem to him. It's important he's there and he has that 6, because Opara has been game changing since bringing him into the team. And then using the other 2 to go to a rare gold on our other CDM and bring in Lema over Haidara. Now, again, just like Chowdhury, I've got nothing against Haidara. Both have been really, really good upgrades. But obviously, at some point, they do have to leave the squad and we do have to bring in these upgraded options, these upgraded players. And Lema obviously gets those links to Forsberg, gets the links to He-Chan. So it kind of does have to remain as a Salzburg player, Leipzig player, sorry. And again, if we brought him in, we'd potentially put the shadow on him, which makes him an incredible looking CDM. But the only thing is, at some point, again, he's going to be upgraded to a special card, so I'm not sure if I'd use it straight away. But that's the option. So we either go with Ward-Prowse or we go with Lema and the left back, who's Villafana. There we go. I forgot his name already. But let me know in the poll, which will be the pinned comment of the comment section. So make sure you go check that out. But yeah, those are your upgrades, 1 or 2. But that is it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for supporting this series the way that you guys have. I have so much fun filming this, so hopefully you guys have fun watching it. And make sure, if you did enjoy it, then please do leave a like on the video. It massively supports me, the channel, and of course the video as well. So thank you to everyone who does. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be told anytime we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. For now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands.
What?
In a bit.
Nah, his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertained, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.